I'm not saying that's a lot of money, by no means. I'm not saying it's a little money. It doesn't make a difference. I'm not here to show the amount that I'm making. I'm here to, like I said before, if you don't have an education especially if you can't get hired somewhere for a good income, you can do it yourself, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be this. This I'm learning. I don't even know. This I'm learning. This is brand new. So, but you can do it yourself, no question about it. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm going to look at 2 properties, and I mean, I'm always in business. You always have to be on the phone. You always have to be working. I shouldn't say the phone. You always have to be looking for your next deal. 1, 2, 3 deals together. It doesn't make a difference. So let's move on over here. Let's see. So again, obviously I paid $67,000 out for the entire month to the syndicators. Money raised, so I end up raising $34,000 for the entire month. What that means is now I have $34,000 to go into new deals. So I'm just looking down here. I actually think I raised $40,000. Oh yeah, right here. Here's the 7. So actually I raised more than $33,000. I raised nope, that's minus. I'm sorry. I raised 30 and 7 is 20, 79, 10, $40,000 right here. See this number? 41,000. That's wrong. So 41,000 what I raised. So that money will go into new deals. So that 41,000 might turn into, let's say, 50,000, and I might pay out 4,000, and that makes 6,000. Those are all ballparks, of course. So I'm just going to slide this over as well, and we're going to see new fundings. We're going to go right over here. So I funded from 6.3 to 7.3, I guess. Not I guess, but this is what I funded. I funded $52,000 worth of new business for the entire month, and that 52,000 in new business will turn into 77,000 while they're paying us. So these merchants, while they're paying us, actually how it works is we're purchasing, like I mentioned, their future sales. So when their customer comes into the store and makes a sale, that sale is sent from the credit card machine to us, to our business account. So that's pretty much ballpark on how it works. All right, so new fundings, we did 52,000 in new fundings, and out of that 52, we're getting back 77. That 77 is probably going to be a course of over maybe when I say 100 days, it goes by business days. So 100 days is 5 months. 120 days is 6 months. And the merchant does not pay if they're closed, because how can they pay? If they're closed, the banks are closed, their customers aren't running credit cards, or they're not doing business, we don't get paid. If they go out of business, we don't get paid. Okay, so I mentioned this Harley and this Rolex is still, I have still not sold it. Next week it will definitely be gone. I'm pretty sure of it, so you will see it on the next week run. Let's see, yeah, miscellaneous up here. This is what I paid out. I paid out some commissions to a few salespeople. These are the deals that I paid it out on, and I'm not sure what this is over here. Okay, this is the real estate, and so this was the end of the month. So with the real estate, so if we recall, I just want to go back here real quick. So I end up netting let's say $11,000. So I made $11,000 in this company, and so if we go down to the real estate, I'm just going to move it over here so you can see it. The expenses this month was $6,200. I brought in $95.25 minus $6,200. Obviously, is $33.25, and then $11,000, which is $14,000 altogether. I might have grossed some expenses, so around $14,000. But that money, what I do with it goes right into gold. It goes right into more deals. Of course, we have to pay taxes on it, and then even the syndicators pay taxes. So we 1099 them, and they pay taxes. Everyone has to pay their share of taxes, and then from there, whatever our net is our net. It's a very rough business. It's not the easiest business by any means. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I did this last week in July. Give me 1 second. Before I show you the last week of July, I just came across some photos I wanted to show you. This was when I first opened the company. I didn't have any desks. I owned this building, so I didn't have to pay rent. I had one phone line. I didn't have a computer. I wasn't making money for the last 2 years before I started this business. There was no way I was going out to buy anything. When I finally got a desk, I ended up going on Craigslist and finding one for free. So this is how I started, and it took me 6 months, so longer. It took me 8 to 12 months before I literally made $1 in this business. So this was the first first months of my company, Nest Planner, that I just started. This was back in 2017. And I just want to show you the board in 2018. I think this might be it. Yeah, 2018, January, so to February, we had 621,000 in, but let's see. So I had my guys today in New York here, and this was when I started hiring a few people. There was just 4 people in the front over here, and that was like I said, you saw that one desk, and then this is nothing, but this is what I got it up to, and then and back here is where I sat with a couple other people. And so what I want to show you today, we moved that conference table, we put it in front because I actually signed the 5-year lease with a tenant in New York. The tenant that's renting the front, I ended up getting him for, he was paying $12.50 or something like that a month. I ended up getting him to pay $2,000 a month. And he took the space in the back too, because I'm not going to be, I'm in Florida now. I just came to Florida. I don't want to go back to New York. I'm happy here, and I want to stay here. So this was 2019, and if I could zoom in a little, which I don't know if I can, I will try. All right, so let's see, 2020, that was the whenever. So this is the guy that was moving my furniture today in New York. I said, take a picture of the board and send it to me. So this was the board. So January 2000, this is what we did at 210,000 for the month. So these are all monthly numbers. December of 2019, I did $611,000. And then 4 months later in April, I had $0 come in, 0. From 611, 4 months later, 0. So the funny thing is, when I started this business in 2017, I wanted to do the videos. I wanted to follow the progress, but I was so busy I didn't have time. So now they went back to 0 in April. I'm like, you know, screw it. I'm going to just try to make these videos and see what happens. I really love gold and platinum and palladium and silver. I love hard assets. I enjoy it. That's what I was going to do, but I figured I would spice it up a little bit and see if I succeed in this business. This business might not succeed. I might fail, and it'll go under. It goes under, that's fine. It happens. No big deal. There's one trait that I have and a lot of successful people have. We don't give up, and nor will we, because again, there's nothing I can bring to a table that I'm going to go somewhere and get a salary. So that's not going to happen.